You've seen Gary Neville's? Have you seen Gary Neville's story? I
No,
have
no.
never seen Gary Neville scream like that. And honestly, go check it out on Instagram. He's screaming. It'll look like he actually supports United.
Yeah, lovely. But look, hello, but welcome to the United Way. Manchester United are going to Wembley, and look, we beat Liverpool 4-3 in the Emirates FA
Fuck you,
Cup.
Scousers. Fuck you, Klopp. Fuck you, Dippers.
Yeah, and one thing about me and Ameya, we don't hold back. That's just how it is.
Well,
You know,
fuck 'em.
if you
If
don't,
had they won at 3-2, they'd have done the same thing to us. So they gotta sit there and take it like the bitches that they are.
I actually just, do you know what, right? Do you know what? The way we started off was great. And the set going in at half time losing, I was like, we don't deserve to be losing. I don't know about
I
you,
know.
but that was just
No,
my
no.
thoughts.
So, so first ten
What was your
minutes.
thoughts on the
So
game, mate?
first,
What was your thoughts?
so first 10 minutes, I thought we'll do them here if we continue this, but I knew that we weren't going to because the tempo. I've seen it way too many times this season. We were going to drop off. Then they get those two goals. I was like, oh man, not again. I've seen this ride and it didn't end well. And when we came out of the second half, I think we fixed up a little bit tactically. And I think from then the next 40 minutes, not 40, I'd say the next 30 minutes was a pile of shite from us because we were just not able to we weren't able to pass wind. That's how bad we were. But after that, once we put Ericsson on, we started to get a bit more control. We gave up our defense. We were like, fuck it. If we're gonna we threw the kitchen sink at it and put Ericsson on. Once Ericsson was on, we switched that way into a more control based team. And then I was like, oh shit. Because I mean, I was not sure if like what Eric was smoking when he brought Anthony on, but when he scored that equalizer, I was like, we won it. We are going to win it. Once that equalizer was scored, I
Yeah.
saw that Dipper team basically crumble. They looked scared. And Old Trafford is not the place to be scared because you're then getting fucked. And even though Marcus missed that one chance, I was like, I was really pissed off at him for that. But it was just a ball hair away from scoring the winner in the last second. But then once Marcus, I was like, extra time we'll do him. I think I knew as it went to extra time, we will win because the way we attacked them in extra time, they were like, oh, we didn't plan for this. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know what to fucking do.
That's a good Scouse accent, by the way.
Thanks. I'm trying to build on a Mank one as well.
Yeah, but look, I mean, that game was just. I tell you what, man, that's an FA Cup classic. We're going to look back at that game in years to come and think that was a classic. Manchester United, Liverpool, Klopp's last season, Manchester United not doing great. You know, we knocked them out and we go to Wembley and we again, if anyone was watching, we do face Coventry in the Emirates FA Cup semi-final, and obviously the other tie is Chelsea City. So look, hopefully it's Man United and Chelsea in the final. You know what I mean? I'd happily take that because look, give us anyone. You know what I mean? But I mean, you look at the start of the game. McTominay gets that goal, and Old Trafford.
What a goal! What a goal! By the way, he just bundled that in. Like we just got at him at the start, and that's the way you basically take down a team like Liverpool. You're not going to like out match them by like passing it around. We don't have the players for that. You're going to have to go direct, and then you're going to have to hit them on the pace and counter.
Yeah, exactly. Liverpool are just always that kind of team where you can't sit back. You can't sit back because I said at half time, I says, if you're going to sit back, they'll hurt us. And they didn't hurt us. I mean, look, if Liverpool took off Salah, which, I mean, look, Salah I actually thought was shy today. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I thought Wan-Bissaka done well against him.
Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka held him basically like this and put him right into his pocket. Like, you're going there. Yeah, and the goal that Salah scored was not like Wan-Bissaka was already pulled out of position for marking someone else. He got it in like the 6-yard box where he was almost playing as a striker. That's the goal that Salah scored, and Like, I don't think that was Wan-Bissaka's fault. I think that was more on the midfield.
Yeah, the midfield could have got tired. But let's just, like, honestly, mate, if we lost the game or we won in the 90th, I'd probably, you know, this match reaction would probably be a lot more, you know, organised. But after that game, it's hard to sit here and, you know, like I still haven't, you know, digested it all, because the watch along. Look, I've done what I mean. This, you know, this watch, they've done watch alongs in the channel and stuff like that. But this one's up there because I didn't care who was watching, how many was
watching. Is your new favorite?
Oh yeah. And look, I mean, look. The channel's not that old, so you know, obviously there'll be better to come. But you know, just the way that was in, and look, I always thought when we beat Liverpool 2-1 last season, that was going to be the best one. But I mean, look, we haven't lost against them so far this year. 0-0 at Anfield. We lose 4-3 at Old Trafford.
We play like the second half of that extra time against them again. We'll do them again in the Premier League at home again.
Yeah, that's gonna be another tough one. When is that? Because you know it's the international break now. So
yeah, we have 2 weeks off. I have 2 weeks off from the I need 2 weeks off, man. My hair is graying already. Like,
look, the international break couldn't have came at a better time. Like, you know what I mean? And we won. I mean, it's a great way to look. It'd be shit.
It kind of sucks that, it kind of sucks that we're not going to be able to bounce into the next game with that momentum. But I think it's good. I think we can look at the ball. I don't want us to go right back into another game, because I think we're going to get injured. Because I think the amount of minutes we played now, Bruno was already limping towards the end of the game. I think Marcus was not going to be able to go even like 5 more minutes. He was also cooked. I think that this international break comes for us at the right time. Now we have something to be like, yeah, we can do it. We're not shit. Okay, we are shit, but we're not that shit. We're not Chelsea shit. And did you see that game, by the way? Like, fucking Leicester put a good performance against them. Like, it was just by a matter of sending off that caused them. I think Leicester would have beat them.
If we played like that every game, it'd be great. Like the first half,
I know,
for instance. Like, so that's what I always. Yeah. Salman is.
Yeah, so he's part of my supporters group, and we are all discussing in our group chat, and so we were all discussing it, and we were thinking that if you fuckers just put in this level of performance, if you give it this much, we wouldn't hate you as much as we do. Like, the big bridge between the fans and the players gets bridged when you play like this. Give it your all. Fucking play like you mean it. And they did. And we just want this to be how we play all the time. Okay, not like the way we played now, where we have a back four of a right back and a centre back who's just come back from a month out, an injured central attacking midfielder, and a shit right winger as left back. That's our back four towards the end of the game. If we don't, I would appreciate we do not play that all the time, but fucking hell, man, that is the spirit we want.
Exactly. I mean, even Roy Keane said before the game, we need to put in a performance. We need to put in a good performance, because if you go out there and look as flat as fucking a pancake, we get slapped. But we went out there, we had something about us. And again, Salman, nice to have you in. What you say is part of your supporters group?
Yeah, so his name is Salman. And
Salman or Salman?
And lovely. That's my bestie over there.
Adichie as well. I just want to say, I'm sure maybe many have, but if you haven't checked out the interview Ameya did with Yash, the MUSCP, the supporters group president. What did I just say? Do check it out. I mean, it was definitely a good interview. So check it out if you haven't already. It was nice to have Yash on. And look, it's nice to have everyone on. And I mean, look, Ameya has helped us a lot since he's came on in. And again,
what do you think of the new trim? By the way, just got it in the today.
Nice, love it. Could do it through myself, to be fucking honest with you. Look. I mean, I'm surprised me and you aren't bald after that match. Just pulling our hair out, going mental. You know what I mean? It's either that or grey.
Yeah, it's graying. It's starting. I can like there are spots of grays here, so I'm going to. I honestly tell you, by next year you're going to have me on this channel, and I will have like white hair. I'm only a few
I'll,
years
I'll,
older than you, but I will look like your dad.
I'll be bald. I'll be bald. Um, I'll be bald. But Aditya says, jokes aside, this game was won on spirit. We still need to get our shit together, but for now, I'm soaking the joy of a Scouse barring. I mean, look, you couldn't have said it any better. Spot on there.
If you can't celebrate this, what can you celebrate? What better
Exactly.
thing there is in life than watching Liverpool lose and laughing at it?
Yeah. And we fucked up that quad.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Fuck that little German prick. Have you seen his comments? I'll read out the comments after this. I'll just read out what Salman has said. Because he said hi, and then he basically said "Gan marla bhai," which means we fucked them in the ass.
okay. All right, Grant. Okay. Thanks, Salman.
Yeah.
Legend as always. Legend. I'm sorry I
Yeah.
didn't read it out. I do apologize. I didn't mean to be rude.
No.
Any stretch.
What he said was pretty rude, and if we had like loads of subs, we would have gotten in trouble for that. But like right now, when no one's going to call us out on it, so we can just say.
Well, he said it in kind of a different language, so YouTube.
Yeah, he said it in my home native tongue.
Yeah. So look, listen over the time, but look, it is what it is. Sometimes you can't help your emotions. But look, let us know what Jurgen Klopp did say. Just if you have the quotes
Okay,
there,
right. So
because
yeah,
it'd be
so
interesting.
we have yeah. So from the excuser in chief, we have Unite. Okay, I need to behave like a scouse smelly scruff. So yeah.
Aditya says, mate, I screamed out so loud I woke up the entire street. Hey, my dad was watching the match downstairs and he said the neighbours, I think the neighbours could hear me. The neighbours could definitely hear me. And look, I don't care. But look, I don't blame you, Aditya. And look, if you still have a voice, you're doing well for yourself, but I don't. And I'm sure many other Manchester United fans, including Ameya, has no voice. Look,
Just I have to 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem. But look, what a game. An absolute game. But look, Ameya, when you're ready, we shall now this is Ameya's Jurgen Klopp. What's some Jurgen Klopp kind of
I will say I don't hold a candle to Conor Moore, a fellow Irishman who does an excellent Klopp impression, but this is my rendition of it. United had a better season. We had a better start. We had a much more intense season. I think everyone knows that. Of course, my players are injured. And he goes on to say, yeah.
That's his excuse, injuries.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think my boy showed incredible character again. Super effort again. Everybody showed it. You cannot compare our season to United with the amount of games we played more than them, you little bitches. We just have to deal with it. I'm missing the beard, and I don't look like a scruff enough. I just cleaned up.
Yeah.
So if I had the beard a week, if I had not shaved this morning, I think I would have been able to get it spot on.
Aditya says, Jesus, I'd rather watch Anfield Agenda than that in person.
That's not very nice. Boom.
But we won't get into it again, Aditya. If it means you're going to stay, I'm sure we'll have to do something about it. But yeah, I mean, let's try and get our heads back together because look, I don't blame the two of us, going the way we were. But we'll start off with the
first half. Let's break it down. What do you think?
So we'll look at the first half. And then we can start off with the first half, and then you give your thoughts, I'll give my thoughts, and blah blah blah. Your thoughts on the first half? the team that he started, I mean, I don't think he could have done anything else. Maybe could have played Ahmad or Anthony, but look, the team that he started was probably the team I would have went with myself if I was Manchester United manager. I mean, you have Casemiro who was out. Wan-Bissaka done well. I have to give it to him. I don't know. Salah maybe still in his pocket.
You
But
wouldn't
look,
know that he was out for 3 months.
yeah, exactly. But what was I'll ask you, mate, first, and I'll go back to myself. And anyone watching as well, let us know your thoughts in the fourth half. Then we'll move into the second half.
Right. So we
What was your
started
thoughts
out
in the
well.
fourth half?
I think Marcus was having a great game first half. I think he was doing excellent. Like he was basically doing exactly what Salah was doing, which both of them were cheating and not really tracking back. And they were
Okay.
both trying to just hang off the last man. And unfortunately for Salah, he just happened to be the last man. Just happened to be Wan-Bissaka, and I don't know what Eric has done, but I give him full credit for this. He's managed to make Wan-Bissaka comfortable on the ball, and I see him now doing tricks, flicks, and trying to just dribble with the ball. It doesn't look pretty, but he does it and he gets away with it. Like he's juggling around players. He's basically catching Salah by his legs and just pulling the ball out of it and then just dribbling forward, underlapping, overlapping. It's like it's a different player altogether. You would Wan-Bissaka was a right back that couldn't play with his feet, you wouldn't believe me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I remember he played left back against Tottenham. Wan-Bissaka.
And he
And it
did
was a
well
bit
as there.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, I think where Ten Hag put him as left back was good because Dallo is playing well right back, and I thought Dallo actually done well again
Exactly.
today.
Yeah, I feel like if you were going to put Dallo and Wan-Bissaka are both right backs, but
Yeah,
Dallo has been holding that right back position down for the better part of 3 months now. And it would be basically criminal to make him switch over when he's in a good vein of form right now. And I also think that it was more important to put Salah on the clamp than Diaz because Diaz is a very tricky player. But if you double up on him, there's a chance we can put him out of the game. But Salah is just way too good to be left alone. You needed someone to just hold on to him and basically just not let him go. And so far, our
exactly.
only player that can do that well is Wan-Bissaka. And thank fuck he was not injured for this game.
Yeah, I mean, perfect timing, definitely. I mean, I was at half time. One of the people who Sport Channel was on, and he was saying that the midfield was too open in the
Yeah,
first
so
half.
the two,
And I
the two
agree.
goals they scored. Yeah, the 2 goals they scored. When you look, Bruno should have done better. That was way too soft going down. He shouldn't he should have passed it out. This is always been a problem with Bruno. He does stupid things in stupid places. Like when it comes off, it looks great, but when it's not, you're like, fucking hell, what the hell is wrong with you? Like he shouldn't have let Gomez just get around. Firstly, that ref is a jackass. He was giving them chance after chance to get in after they fouled us. McAllister should
Yeah,
have been sent off within the first 30 minutes. There were like at least 2 yellow card offenses. Which, like, I was happy when Ahmed came on. He was just slapping the shit out of McAllister. I wanted more from that. And yeah, so the 2 goals that they scored, when you look at it, our midfield was just dilly dallying on the ball. We were not able to pass the ball properly out from the back. We got caught in possession, and then we were not able to recover properly. We don't have Casemiro, which I think would have been. I think Mainoo was holding his own in that midfield. Like you had him, so like he was alone against Sobazlai, Endo, and who was the third guy that they were basically playing with?
there's Bosley, Endo, and McAllister.
McAllister. So he was basically holding all 3 of them down by himself, and he was getting overrun because McTominay and Bruno were flying up as about just behind Hoyland. So I think Kobbie Mainoo for 90 minutes was man of the match. And up till Ahmad came on, Kobbie Mainoo was man of the match. Did you see that dribble? Did you see that dribble? The way he just dribbled past the players, and it didn't come off as a goal, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, you can check out the comments. Like, yeah, everyone's like saying that. Like, Aditya is in the comments with that.
Yeah, As I said, last year's FA Cup script a fun repeat. Well, hopefully it doesn't end like last year's FA Cup final. He also says fluke of a win. I don't know how
Fuck
could be a
that.
fluke.
We worked for it. It wasn't a fluke. It was a
Yeah,
fluke that Liverpool didn't have 10 men in the first 30 minutes.
yeah, exactly. Aditya says, can we talk about smooth operator called Kobbie Mainoo? My guy just rolled through the Liverpool defence on multiple occasions, and he also put on a shift with his work rate. Again, since Mainoo's come in, I actually don't think he's put a foot wrong. Like, I love that. He's so good. But I know he's still young, but if he just keeps going, Ameya, and keeps his head down, and again, like you said, when you just dribble through Liverpool players, you know, he always looks so calm on the ball. Like, it's just like even when he done it, I was like, that's too cheeky. You're too young to be doing that.
Exactly. Kobbie Mainoo is the youngest midfielder on that pitch at that time while he was playing, and he looked like he was the best outright. He basically took a shit on Endo, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Bruno, and McTominay. He showed them what a midfield performance is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This time too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And we have to change his name. We can't call him Kobbie. He is Cobb him. He is him. Like, that 18-year-old is him.
He's just like,
He's too good.
he can.
It's too good. I can't believe we have that kind of a player.
I know. And imagine if he had, like, no disrespect to Casemiro. I mean, I'm telling you, done well. I'm telling you today.
If he had last year's Casemiro next to him, that game wouldn't be 4-3. We'd have battered those pricks off the park 4-0.
Yeah. But then if Casemiro's on the pitch today, I don't want to put disrespect into Casemiro's name because you can't forget what he's done in the past, and he can be a good midfielder. Just to know what's happened to him this season.
I feel like this game was no, we won't. I feel like this was not his game. This was involving a lot of running. This was involving high intensity. I would have now. I think Salman might be able to attest for this. I think that Amrabat should have played, but I'm glad Scott did because he scored, and I ate my words right after. Oh, Assis Bhatia is the blue. You remember that little blue shit that we had to talk about the last time? Is that
what
blue?
is it?
Yeah, it's the same blue. Like the jobless guy who didn't have anything to do and came to your United fan channel.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go again. Yeah. By the way, Aziz, Haaland didn't score in the last final either.
I could just press a good button there that will stop him from commenting if you want.
No, keep it.
Yeah,
I like the. I mean, he'll keep commenting. That'll boost our channel. He's doing us a favor. I don't give a fuck. Let him pay.
Aditya sells.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand these like scouts and city devs just coming into United fan channel. You're just helping us out. I don't care. Do it.
Yeah. Go to City Extra. Go to City Extra. You know what I mean? See what they have to say. Aditya says Dallo made some stupid mistakes, but he was immense in our final third.
So it was against Diaz. It was against Diaz, so you have to allow for a little bit of things like Diaz makes a lot of right backs look silly, and I feel like Dallo was good at putting in some last ditch efforts. Yes, he put himself into those last ditch efforts by not being able to pass it out well, but I think he covered up very well. Like there was some good man marking, good tracking. He tracked some good important runs. So fair play. I don't think I can fault much of anyone's performance. I can't after we played so well, I can't really say he was shit. Like even Bruno was so frustrating, but in the end, that guy was basically playing injured and he was giving it all. Like he was still going. He didn't give up. Can't fault it.
No, he didn't. He wasn't. Where the hell was he playing in extra time? Was he centre back? Was he what? I don't think
that was that was, I don't think, a formation. That was 11 players on the pitch, and basically that's like, there was there was no order. That was pure chaos. Like I said, our back four was Dallo, Maguire, Bruno, Anthony. That's our back four towards the final 5-10 minutes when Ahmad scored. That's our back four. So we were possibly just cooked. Like that was us throwing the sink at it. That is the formation. It's called sink thrown at it.
Exactly. And again, you spoke about the second half there. To start, we didn't play great the second half. That's like
No, that
you
was
can't
like
deny
30 minutes.
Yeah, and we still somehow Anthony comes on.
We were holding on. Yeah, Anthony came on.
Yeah.
I will be the first to admit I was like, we're done. We lost. But he
It
put
was
in a
mad.
defensive shift, and he put in a defensive shift, and he upped the intensity. Like I feel like he was running and constantly at Robertson and basically making him go around. And yeah, so I feel like, and he scored the equalizer. Like without him, we don't make it to extra time. So fair play to Anthony, man. Like I said, I can't say like this player was shit. This was a good team performance. This was the best team performance I've seen from this team in fucking in a year.
Yeah. I mean, look, I do agree with you. When you brought on Anthony, I was a bit okay. Hopefully he can do something. I don't know. Then he took off Wan-Bissaka, and then I think Salah was still on. Then I thought he's got to go Lindelof left back. It's a bit risky. But look, in the end, fucking talk about balls of steel from the boss. You know what I mean? And look, he deserves credit today, man. He
Yeah, and
if it wasn't for the players he brought on, we lose.
Every one of the players he brought on affected the game positive. Like at
If
no point in time was there. He brought on Maguire, Wall. He was playing centre back and striker. He was running to and fro. I didn't know Maguire could run, but I saw him run. He was going up and down, playing centre back, stopping the attack, and then running straight to striker to try and get something on. He was close, by the way. He got something on it, but then it just bounced off his head. He was a threat going forward, and he was a rock solid back as well. That was a good Maguire performance. Ericsson, excellent at holding possession. Like we were able to, yes, defensively a twig, but like he was able to keep the ball away from them, constantly keep the ball moving, because Bruno was done. Bruno was cooked, and he was still on the pitch, but he was able to combine with Ericsson and like Ericsson was able to take the ball from Bruno and keep moving the ball around. Mount, I feel like intensity wise he was good. He didn't do much because he was just on the second half of extra time. Like 15 minutes is not enough to show, but he was good on the attacking intent. Ahmad was my man of the match. Like that was the best right wing performance that pitch has seen in I think 2 years or 5. When was the last time a right winger played well for us? Actual winger.
An actual case there, but he's more of a left winger, but probably.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm saying that was a right winger's right winger performance. Like he was on the touchline. He was even Ahmad was like everywhere. He was running all the way from right wing all to left wing to tackle someone, push someone off the ball, all the way back. Like he put in a defensive shift and an offensive shift. Every one of the players that came on was putting in both shifts, attacking and defending, which is something we haven't seen this United side do. Let's be fair. If we come on, they're like lackluster at best. This time, everyone came out with a purpose, and we were saying one thing in mind: these fucks do not make it.
Exactly.
And paid off.
Exactly. And Aditya says, sometimes you have to kind of, fucking forget about who you're playing and just we need to get something here. That's what I'm going and Bill. Fair play. Aditya says, regulation, extra time, and extra time did not have any rules or formation. We just played our hearts out, no structure, just vibes and spirit. Old Trafford was bouncing. Old Trafford was fucking bouncing, you know what I mean? Aditya also says Anthony was a bundle of energy off the bench. Again, he was not the most impactful other than the leveler, but he kept plugging away, so fair play to him. I think we needed a bit of pace, someone to run.
I like the fact that I like that on the right wing he didn't give away possession like he usually does. He was holding it with Dallo. Like he didn't try crossing it or shinning it over the bar like he always did. He was holding possession and constantly. Even at left back, there was a point in time where he helped out Garnacho and basically was like he was doing fancy tricks which were working. Normally, he does fancy tricks that just half-ass and then we scream his name like in bed. But like this time, it was some quality performances.
Yeah, we got through a few comments here. Sandhill says some good attacking intent displayed by likes of Maguire and occasionally Lindelof. Exactly. I mean, like, again, back to what you said. You can't really fault any of the players today because we win.
I feel like every player today played like an 8. Everyone was going for box to box. Every player, like you can see this player, this player, this. Every one of our players was playing as an 8.
The defense was solid, very solid. And look, if Klopp wants to bring excuses up, I just, okay. Aditya says Maguire's playing like a number 9. He made 2 runs and had 2 shots on target. That was insane. And look, Maguire's improved this season big time. You know what I mean? And it's what you love to see. And hopefully he can keep it up. Yeah. And definitely. Show Van Dijk levels. Show levels above Van Dijk. I'm only messing.
I know. How many times did you see a ball get put through Maguire's legs? Once. How many times did you see it put through Van Dijk's legs? Twice. Numbers don't lie.
Exactly. And good comment to Aditya as well. Maguire was good today. Aditya also says Amad Tussle was superb. He won't train the length of the pitch for defensive play. Small stuff makes a difference. Amad today.
I just love Amad, man. I wanted him to do well since I saw that fucking backheader against AC Milan.
Was it AC Milan? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, over Donnarumma. And ever since I saw that, I was like, this kid has it. Just let him play. And I'm so glad he got 30 minutes to show because now he's suspended for the Brentford game. But like, this is proof that you can trust him. Like,
yeah.
Like, there is proof that here's your proof. You wanted to know if he's got it. Here you are. He's got it. He fucking dipped the Scousers out in extra time.
And when he got the ball, I felt very confident. I didn't feel like he was going to lose it.
Exactly. When he got the ball, you weren't thinking that he's going to shin it over the bar or just try a trick which won't work. He was keeping it, and as soon as he lost it, he was either fouling them to hold it, which I think he got from the championship, or he didn't do it before, but now I feel like there's a bit of championship player in him where if he loses the ball, he's fouling you. So like if you tackle him, he tackles you back. You see that part where McAllister tackled him, so he just like swung his leg and just pulled McAllister down with him as well.
There was a time where Liverpool were through and he just came out of nowhere. I forget who he took the ball off. Maybe it was Nunez. And he just, again, fucking everything happened that game. Couldn't keep up. But he came back, like, so quiet. Took the ball.
He wasn't just giving away needless fouls. He was like tackling properly, taking the ball clean out and then running with it.
Exactly. Again, that SS says, jokes aside, City can repeat the trap. What do you think? Don't really.
I mean, they can do it whatever they want. It doesn't count for shit. They cheated anyway, and I don't think they're beating Madrid. I feel like I think Jude Bellingham crashes them out of this.
It's got to be interesting. They have.
I don't think they can manage it on 3 fronts this time. I don't think the squad is that. I don't think that it's not necessarily the squad is that good. I feel like they're cooked.
Shall move on.
I don't
City.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think.
Fuck City. Fuck them. 115 charges. Enjoy the Cheshire League. Blah blah blah.
Aditya again, Ameya, you may have to, give me a bit of insight on this. But he says,
also the last time the right wing
was who?
Time. Yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's keep it. It's he who must not be named. Never mind. The foreign.
Oh yeah,
Formally getting bigger that we used to have until
yeah, yeah,
till
yeah, yeah,
Jan
yeah, yeah,
20.
yeah, yeah. Manchester
Oh
United
yeah.
says, "Come on, United, love it, love it, love it."
Yep.
But
Enough
look,
guy.
that's the 90th. We got that part done. Talk to me
I
about
mean, yeah, and didn't Rashford miss like one really good chance at the last minute of the 90, last second of the 90? There was like he was one on one with
did
Kelleher, and
well,
it was like a ball
offside.
hair away.
He was would have been offside, but still,
No, was
that's
he?
that. Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
think he
yeah.
was. It was just. It was no. So the other one he was offside, and they called it. But there was one where he was just. I think that was right before the 90 got over. Before we went to extra time, there was this
Was that
one
when Ericsson
moment where I
gave the
think
ball over?
yeah, Maguire
Like,
flipped. Yeah, Maguire flipped the ball, or I think Bruno. One of the two flicked the ball over them, and he basically just he had turned and he saw Kelleher and he tried curling it around him, but his shot didn't curl and it just went like an inch off the bar.
yeah, I think he was
That
off,
was
but look, regardless, he
nah,
made it up to us by
he
getting the equaliser. He made it up
fuck
to
it.
us by getting the equaliser. So, but yeah,
We love Marcus
I
Rashford.
remember at the time I thought that could be the chance that we could look back on and say, if we got that, we progressed. Like, say if you
I
say how
didn't.
we lost.
No, so I thought like that was a missed chance, but I the way we were playing and into extra time and the way we started, I didn't think that that was the thing that would cost us. I was like that we'll look back at it and be like, you should have scored that one. I knew in extra time itself, I knew we were gonna win it. I was like,
Even when
by
Emirates
doing this,
got to go.
Klopp is not getting out of here with a victory. Like the way we were going at him, like even when like all, I think two of their goals were like fucking lucky deflections. We Onana could have made those saves had the deflections not happened. Both of them were like wicked deflections, really unlucky that got the ball away from him. But like as soon as he scored, I was like, "There's 15 more minutes. We'll get a goal." The way we were playing, we were coming at them and they were scared. And someone told me like they were going to park the bus, and I was like, "Good, let them do it because we want them to do it because we have players that can pick that lock. We have Mount on the field, we have Ericsson on the field, we have Bruno on the field. We have enough creativity that we can just pull them apart."
Yeah, exactly. And again, when Elliot got that goal, I thought there was not one bit in my mind that said that's it. I just felt
I
like
was more
because we
like
were
irritated that it was, yeah, I was more irritated that it was Elliot because I don't like Liverpool players in general.
yeah,
I would have been fine if it was like some dipshit like the Wi-Fi password. What's his name? The left back, Tsimikas. I would have been fine with him scoring. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be fine with any of Liverpool scoring, but it's the fact that it was their academy graduate that scored, and I was like, fuck. And then Marcus scored. So our academy graduate showed him levels. So then,
yeah.
them's the
We
levels.
we were the better team in extra time.
We were like,
Yeah,
we weren't the better
um,
team overall. I feel like the 90 second half of the 90, they were the better team. But then the last 5 minutes, we were the better team.
exactly. And it was just the players we had, and we looked at Tre, and um, when Old Trafford gets going, when the fans get going, that just that the players feed off that, and even if you're watching it on the TV, you feed off it, and then you want to go. But Aditya says Rashford missed a sitter at 90+3, literally last play. It was not offside, and it was good because I thought we would have. I thought we would have cried about it later if we didn't win. I guess we'll never know. And he also says, anyways, guys, I'm out early. I'm out early class tomorrow. United. Big up Aditya, and look, you can sleep well tonight. Now Manchester United beat
I
Liverpool.
know,
So
like tonight's
Aditya,
sleep is going to be learned.
exactly. Well in Aditya, and again, thanks for everyone watching as well. But look, before we head off, Ameya, we have this one. When Garnacho and Ahmad were through, obviously when the Ahmad goal, what was your
I knew
thoughts?
it
Was
was
it
because I'd seen
Garnacho?
Ahmad score from that before. I
What?
knew we were going to score as soon as they got 2 week. Like as soon as we were
Oh
2-2
yeah,
with them,
oh yeah,
seen that I had seen it that they were going to score because of the fact that I'd seen that same goal happen against a friendly with Liverpool. Same, like it was Van Dijk, and I knew for a fact that we were going to score because I knew Ahmad had it in him to score against it, against the Scousers, because I'd seen it in that. I think it was the Bangkok Century Cup, and it was like Pelistri and Ahmad that did it. And this time it was Garnacho and Ahmad, and I was like, I know that you both can do it. I knew it. As soon as they went 2v2, I was like, it's done. Do it. Fucking do it. And they did it.
It was all just about pass, pass it.
I was glad.
Garnacho-
I was glad Nacho passed, because I was like, I was not gonna forgive him if he like did a Sterling and just shimmied it off the bar. I was like, just pass. You know Ahmad's going to be able to score it. Just pass, and he gave it, and Ahmad, cool as you like it, slotted it in. Just
And did you notice where Ahmad and Garnacho were just like key? Ahmad wasn't running ahead. It was level because fair play. Fair play to Ahmad. If you ran forwards, that's who we said, and then Garnacho just passed it. Ahmad just gets it. Oh man, I tell you now, and oh man,
what a finish! Like just a smooth, clean.
I know, and then the relief was just like yes, and then I felt like then the referee was just adding on, put up at the time saying until Liverpool basically score. Just that referee today was fucking.
I know, fucking shite.
And I'm saying that when we won. You know what I mean? I'm saying that when we won.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, he should have sent off McAllister for like 2 challenges that he made were yellow card offenses. Like 2 challenges were yellow card, and he didn't punish them. He should have been off within 30 minutes. He was basically not making a tackle which was anywhere, like he didn't make a tackle which was clean for the first like 5 tackles. It was just taking out. He was just, and the person he fouled, like McTominay and Garnacho, both times when he fouled them, they were almost through on goal. Like there was like one defender between them. That's it.
I know. It was just, yeah. I mean, it's a relief that we're going to Wembley. We beat the Scousers. I couldn't have went into
what this reminds me of? You remember in lockdown when we beat them 3-2 and Bruno's free kick. This reminds me of that, where I knew there was something in the wind. But when we equalized, I was like, oh, we won. When we equalized then as well, when it was 2-2, I was like, and Oli brought Bruno on. I was like, yeah, he's gonna score. We're gonna win. As soon as Ahmad came on, I was like, that little Ivorian fucker is gonna win us that game.
Fair play, fair play to Ahmad. I know he got sent off, but he didn't care. He got the winner. He didn't give a fuck.
You wouldn't care. You scored against Liverpool. Yeah, he misses the Brentford game, but honestly, I think we can.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares. I think we don't care either. And give him 1 day off, let him sit in the stands and cheer on. I forgot Mason Mount that on the right wing right now.
Actually,
like Garnacho and Mount. We have 3 options we can play off the right wing.
It's a bit funny though, because last time we played Liverpool, Dallo got a second yellow. No, yeah, and now Ahmad got a second yellow.
Only one of them was like valid. By the rules of the game, Ahmad should have been sent off, but by the rules of the game, Dallo should not have been, because he got booked in consecutive succession for 2 different like he was going on like a mad rant because that ref didn't give us the throw in which we should have gotten, because he missed the fact that it bounced off a Liverpool player for a throw in. So Dallo got pissed about it, and he gave him 2 yellow cards in quick succession. Before Dallo got, you're supposed to only show 1 for dissent. He didn't touch him. He was just ranting. He saw 1 yellow card, and he was just like that. And there was no point in the second yellow card. That was a fucking stupid decision from that ref. This one, I won't say too much. I was like, yes, Ahmad was time wasting for the first, and he took off his shirt in the second. Who cares? We're going to go to Brentford without him, but I think we can do him without him.
He'll be back for the Chelsea game on the 4th of April, which is after we play Brentford. And then the next time we play Liverpool, is the 7th of April at home, obviously. So we'll take them there as well. You know, we'll take them there. But look, we do have Coventry.
If United shows up, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, wouldn't it be great if you had Leach back then? Like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't it be great? But look, here, let's see what happens. You know, look. We beat them without Leach. We beat them without fucking Wan-Bissaka.
We beat them without Hoyland on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. We beat them. We beat them about. A couple to go about injuries. Yeah, fuck off. But look, we do have Coventry in the FA Cup semi-finals. Just give us your quick thoughts on that.
I think they're going to. I feel like this is going to be a fucking hard game. We thought the same that, like, we have Leicester in the semi-finals and we lost the quarters against Chelsea. I think in the FA Cup itself last time it was like a 3-1 or something. No. So we lost to Leicester 3-1 and we were going to have Southampton next, and we were too busy focusing on that in the quarters. So I think like Coventry is going to give us a big game because like I saw the Wolves game and they have the bit between their teeth. So we should beat them in all honesty. But it's a one-off game in Wembley. You know, stranger shit has happened. I think we'll win it. We have better quality. We are the better team, and I think it's a favorable draw. I feel like there's no point in us facing City at Wembley. We're going to get ass kicked in. At least in a final, there's like a better chance. In a semi-final, it's more. Final, there's a bit more tension around the game. And who knows? Maybe Chelsea can do us a favor for once and actually beat Man City instead of just drawing with them.
Yeah, look, it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game.
And who cares, man? The future is the future. Like, let's enjoy.
Exactly. Let's enjoy the present. But look, hopefully it's a win.
That can do a drink for us. It's St. Patty's Day. Aren't you going to do a drink for us? It's St. Patty's Day. Do one. On stream.
I haven't got one on me at the moment.
Oh, man. You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
We'll shoot a reel and put it on our Instagram. We have an Instagram, guys, by the way. Whoever's watching still, go subscribe to it. Oh, sorry, go follow it. It's the United way.
But look, hopefully it's a win that can boost us. But the players are buzzing, I'm buzzing, you're buzzing, Manchester United is buzzing. And yeah, please do follow our socials, links in the description. Subscribe to the channel, be much appreciated. Like, do all that good stuff. I'm not even going to focus on what next week's content will be because we're just going to go, relax. And I don't know, maybe go look at it.
For you guys, do subscribe if you're watching still. Do subscribe. We have some good interviews with some pretty important people in the Manchester United fan base. So I don't want to reveal too much. We have a pretty good big celeb coming over on this channel, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So do subscribe. Then in this international week, we're going to have some content for you guys. So come on. Start pressing the bell icon and get notified when we go live. Subscribe to us, like, share, comment. This has been the United way.
Exactly. And again, have a great St. Patrick's Day, everyone watching, if you do celebrate it. And Ameya, same to you too.
Yep.
Well, big up everyone, big up Ameya. Manchester United are going to Wembley. Liverpool, bye-bye. See you on the next one.
Yeah.